high school grads this year had the lowest average score on the ACT in more than 30 years from the test organization. That's what they are saying about it. Now, joining me right now is Robert Franek, who is the editor-in-chief of the Princeton Review. Good morning to you. Robert, the CEO of the ACT, claims that these declines go beyond pandemic problems. What do you see?
Well, a couple of things. And ACT is very right to say that this has been happening for a good long while. Pandemic certainly spurred it to happen over the last 2+ years of time, but it's something that we've been anticipating at Princeton Review for a long time, both on the SAT as well as on the ACT side.
Okay, so what do you think are the biggest disruptions in education that kids are facing right now that we're post-pandemic?
Yeah. Well, a couple of things. Number one, National Report Card.
Well, let me point that out.
We may not
be, we may not be post-pandemic. We're at a different point of the pandemic. How's that? I don't want Dr. Sunday to
I
get mad at me.
appreciate it. Yeah, of course. No, I totally understand. And just a couple months ago, National Report Card, and they came out with two different studies. One that we're expecting through 4th and 8th graders, and then some students that were 9 years old reported lower English and math scores just back in the summertime. And then, of course, end of October, we're going to expect from 4th through 8th graders, expecting that same decline. So to answer your question, it's been declining for younger students and then as they advance through high school. So we understand that this problem has existed, certainly spurred by the pandemic. But the other thing is ACT has been recruiting more and more states to use the ACT as an exit exam for high school students, just to prove high school proficiency and then on to college. Many of those states have lower composite scores overall for the ACT.
So what is the ACT touts itself as a way to proficiently measure who's going to succeed in college? What does the ACT purport to do?
Yeah, I mean, ACT purports to be a test to note college readiness. Now that's the SAT, and the SAT and the ACT both make the same claim. Now we can argue back and forth if that's actually true or not, but colleges are still using the ACT as well as the SAT, not only for an entrance exam into school, but then also to give out scholarship dollars based on not only financial need, but how well students perform in those standardized tests.
Okay. You know, some have accused some of the standardized tests, though, as not necessarily being the best measure of who's going to do well in college. They point out disparities over who can afford test prep courses. How do you feel about some of the schools, at least during the height of the pandemic, no longer requiring them?
Well, yeah, and it's been a national movement, this idea of a test optional movement, and then, of course, a test free movement. And just to get the nomenclature right, test free means test blind. So even if you submitted your SAT and ACT scores, those schools couldn't consider them. And that's about 7% of schools overall. But the vast majority of those schools are test optional, which means that you needn't submit your SAT and ACT scores, but it doesn't preclude you from submitting those scores. And that's what we're seeing from the Princeton Review side of the fence. Many of our students doing it, taking the SAT and ACT early on. If they're pleased with their scores, submitting them to schools. If they're not, then exercising their test optional right to withhold them.
If I'm a parent, and and children may have test fatigue for years now, what can a parent do to help their child if they want to do well in the ACT?
Oh my gosh, yeah, and I so appreciate the question. Yeah, ACT, SAT, they are all knowable and navigable exams. If it's the nervousness around taking the ACT in this example that's holding you back or making you nervous around test fatigue or stress overall, then you needn't worry, because these tests are masterable when we start to think about how students can perform on them. But they are also important in the process for academic admission. And I can't stress this enough, Robin, also for scholarship dollars awarded based on your performance in high school and then crossing that stream with ACT or SAT performance.
All right. Robert, good to talk to you. Robert Franek, thank you at Princeton Review.
Good to see you.